Hey guys, it's Nick. This week I kind of wanted to talk about this thing that we're going to be doing all week this week at Fruta and throughout the valley. We're doing a thing called KIC Week. It's spelled K-I-C. Kindness is Contagious, and this whole movement throughout the valley and throughout schools around the country as well. Schools organizing weeks and events for students to promote kindness. Each school has different themes. In our district, the main theme is mental illness and stomping out the stigma. So without further ado, let's just get into it. So this week, every day will have its own events and own themes and colors and things. So we've got some of these ideas, and I just wanted to kind of share what our schedule is going to look like and what each of those days means. Starting off this week, Monday the 13th, we've got this hype day. We don't really have any planned events going on, but this is kind of a behind the scenes small random act of kindness kind of day where we just want people to start getting in the mood for the rest of the week. Tuesday is our official kickoff. See what we did there? The theme color of the day is pink because Tuesday, as many of you know, is Valentine's Day. The whole theme of the day is you are loved, and we kind of want to share that once again with going back to the kindness, but we want to focus on the more love aspect of it. You are loved. Your family, your friends, they all love you. I love you, and that's the whole thing, is that you are loved. There are people who care about you. Wednesday's kind of the whole focus of the week, actually, with our main theme being on that day, Mental Health Day. We want everyone to wear this day's color green. We really want people to wear green to support this whole movement, supporting not mental health, but supporting the idea that we stomp out the stigma of what mental health is. And to show you a little bit what that is, we've got some of the high school students at our school made an awesome video. Here it is.
Many of you are aware the Valley has faced tragedy this year. We've lost lives of District 51 students to suicide.
Mental illness is more serious than any of us can understand.
Oftentimes, it isn't kindness we need to be aware of, but rather it is mental health.
Kindness can't always fix the symptoms that come along with mental illness.
We're all fighting a battle that not everyone knows about.
And that's why compassion is so very important.
Having listening ears and a heart that genuinely cares can mean more than most know.
For whatever reason, mental illness comes along with a stigma that makes it seem like a negative thing.
But mental illness affects people just like any other natural sickness.
Together, we need to work towards a future where suicide isn't the only option.
A future where it's okay not to be okay.
A future where there is no stigma surrounding mental illness.
Today during lunch and SAT, there will be mental health specialists willing to answer questions and engage in activities in the auditorium.
We encourage you to participate in all these activities and discover the importance of mental health awareness.
And when you interact with others, please keep in mind the struggles they could be going through.
Interact with compassion.
Interact genuinely.
And, as always, interact with kindness.
Thank you for everything you do.
Together, we can stomp out the stigma.
The whole idea behind this video and the whole theme of this day, Wednesday, is it's okay to not be okay. Now, what we mean by that, it's not okay that you have to suffer through the ideas and through the disease that is depression, anxiety, OCD, ADD, ADHD, mental illnesses that affect your mental health. It's not okay that you have that, but the whole it's okay to not be okay is saying that these things are normal. There's nothing wrong with you if you have these things. And don't get me wrong, I mean this in a way that is, yes, we understand that there's something going on, but no, that doesn't make you any less of a human and any less of a person that deserves love and respect because of this. The whole it's okay to not be okay, that's normal, that's life. Everyone has a downtime, everyone suffers and struggles with different things. This is a day to realize that it's okay to not be okay. And if you're coming to our school or across the valley, our theme color for the day is green, and we want you guys to wear green to support this whole stomping out the stigma that mental health or that mental illness is not something that affects our generation and our society as a whole. stomping out the stigma that mental illness doesn't exist. Thursday is Motivation Day, where we're trying to build each other up and surround each other in positivity. You know, that whole, you can do it, you're awesome, but, I mean, not cliche, yeah. Already as a bit of motivation, starting on Monday the 13th, all students except, well, seniors will have 66 days left of school, which, that's really not a lot if you think about it. And then Friday is our Give Back Day. Theme color is yellow, and the whole idea on Friday is to give back to the community. Almost like we've been filling our entire school week, our kindness has spread to the entire school and infected everyone in our school, and the whole idea of Friday is to go out into the community and spread that kindness to other people, which is why we're kind of non-formally hosting a suspended coffee event. If you don't know what suspended coffee is, it's the idea that you go down to a coffee shop, buy a drink, and then pay for the next person, or put like $5 down on the next person's tab. Just kind of the whole pay it forward idea. So the whole idea of KIC Week, again, is to build on the whole idea of kindness being contagious. And it's kind of almost a cliche topic to be having an entire district focus on. This may be the most insignificant and unneeded week of your life, but if you learn anything, if you take anything out of this, I want you to take the idea that you are not the only person in this world, and that there are other people who are struggling and who are suffering through things. And that hurts to think about. Shoot, in our district alone, as of February 12th, 2017, we've lost 5 different people on accounts of suicide. In this school year, 6 accounts of death if you include the man in our city who was shot. And I'm not blaming the people who surrounded them, because don't get me wrong, it's hard to figure out how to help someone. But that's the whole idea of this week, that we need to be kind to each other, because it doesn't matter what you say. The little things, people remember those. Guys, we have to realize that we have to always push ourselves to be the best version of ourselves. And it doesn't matter if you screw up. You can't focus on whether or not you screwed up. You have to keep pushing forward, because you can't help each other. And we can't be there for each other if we're always concerned about how we screwed up. Don't get me wrong. As a Christian, that's the whole pressure of it, is to go out in the world and make disciples. And I've screwed up so many times in my life. But if I were to focus on all the times I screwed up, I would not have the time, the energy, or the patience to go out into the world and continue to try to make a difference. Guys, that's the whole point of being kind. That's the whole reason we're doing this and taking some of your time. The time that we're taking is not from your academics. Our time we are taking is the 30 seconds you walk down the hallway and help someone out, or read a poster on the wall. We're giving you the resources, and at least I am asking that you would take this opportunity to make the world a better place. Thank you. If you need to talk to someone about any of this, if you are going through anything, you can talk to me. I don't care, I'll drop everything I'm doing. Because in the long run, I don't have time to ignore people. Because if I ignore people, more people are affected negatively. So thank you for going out into the world and spreading that kindness. Kindness is contagious. And we can do this.